Maybe the thing you're most scared of is exactly what you should do.
I love what I do still. I have passion for it.
Whatever it was, I just tried to dominate it.
In a place I've always been trying to get to.
If you could give yourself advice, like look back and talk to the 12-year-old version of yourself,
Yeah.
what advice would you give?
You know what I'd say, and it might seem oversimplified, but it's profound. I'd say, shh. It's been a big thing for me. Shh. You know, it's so funny how noisy my brain is, and everyone's brain is noisy. It's what it does. It makes thoughts. And the problem is, I think in most of our lives, the root of suffering is following that brain noise and listening to that brain noise and actually identifying with it as if it's who you are. That's just the noise your brain makes, you know, and more often than not, it probably doesn't have much to say that's gonna help you.
For Captain America, I read that you turned down the role a number of times. Can you just explain why?
It was because it was a big commitment. They wanted 6 movies, and you know, normally you do movies one at a time, and if one of those movies hits and is a success and your life noticeably changes, you know, your personal life, your anonymity, your privacy is affected, you have the opportunity to stop and regroup and go home and just, you know, make a decision from then on how you want to proceed with your life. The worry was, if this movie hits and there is a lifestyle change and I don't react well to it, I don't have the opportunity, the luxury to say, you know what, guys, I'm good. I think I'm gonna go back to doing, you know, indies or maybe something else. You know, maybe in a couple of years I don't wanna act anymore. I don't know. It's just 6 movies can be spread over 10 years and you're making a decision for a decade, and it's not just a decision for you. If the lifestyle changes to a point where your anonymity is compromised, then it's really not your right to complain anymore. So if all of a sudden someone in your family ends up in a hospital and you're going in and out every day and someone's taking pictures of you and you complain, everyone's gonna say, too bad, you made this bed, sleep in it. And that's a shame, and that's a decision you have to make and prepare for. This ripple effect isn't just gonna be about me, and that's scary, you know? And you think, well, is there another way to get where I wanna get without this? You know what I mean? If the strings attached are 6 movies, that's a scary loss of control that I just wasn't ready to process. And so I said no, and I asked every human being in my life what they thought, and you know, everyone said I should do the movie, and I did. I said I've gone to therapy. I went to therapy. I was like, fine, I'll talk to a therapist, see what they have to say, and you know, because I do struggle with, I get anxiety about certain things and press and things like that. And it's, you know, all those things were tied into the Marvel responsibilities. And it kind of started to shift on me. It started to feel like maybe the thing you're most scared of is exactly what you should do. Maybe this is actually what you should push yourself into. And it just started to make sense to me that way. And I said, let's go for it. And, you know, it was a bumpy acclimation. It was certainly a nerve-wracking first couple weeks of shooting as to whether or not I made the right choice. But in retrospect, it certainly was. Oh my God, can you imagine? I'd be kicking myself. Oh, man. Oh, and my agent's got, you know, a lifetime supply of I told you so's off that one. The times that I felt my best are the moments that I've been able to pull that plug and say, Chris, shh, shh, shh. And it's not quitting, it's not giving up, it's not washing your hands of the thought, it's rising above it. It's operating on a separate plane. You can't dissect why that works, because the reason it works doesn't speak the same language that the brain speaks. You can't try and say, well, why shush? Because the shush is, you know, it's different. It's different. And when you just shh, yeah, it just feels good. And you're like, that's better. That's better. And I think back to all the amount of time I've probably spent suffering as a result of brain noise. Hours of my life wasted. Just shh, shh, shh. So that's what I'd say. Shh.